Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my little section, my little den of the internet. So this is the look we're going to be doing today. It's very light, it's very springy. I thought it was very appropriate for the global warming that we have going on. 70s in February, that was terrifying. Anyway, it's going to be a very simple video just because I want to get used to this whole thing. So I wanted to do something that was going to be easy to communicate with you guys and kind of talk you through so we can build a relationship. This is the eye look that we're going to be doing today. My hair's like half-assed, actually. I don't know why I'm sitting here pretending like I tried with my hair. I don't know, whatever. I went ahead and did the base that I normally do for my more bare face makeup, which is what I'm going to be doing today. I really think it'll complement the eye I'm hoping to get. You can see the freckles. You'll see them whenever I zoom you guys in to do the eyes, but I do wear foundation sometimes. I don't like to because I have yet to find that perfect one. I do wear one day to day that's decent, but it's not the best foundation I think I could get, so I don't really like to showcase it on my makeup account / on here. Until I find that holy grail foundation, which hopefully you guys can help me out, I will be sticking with bare face because I really do enjoy how a bare face with freckles, discoloration, oddly enough, I really like how that complements the makeup that I choose to wear. The only thing I have on right now is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. You can see I use it quite often. Besides the Benefit Brow Zings in 6, of course, and my NYX Control Freak for my eyebrows, this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. This is just a sample size. I didn't want to get the full size until I knew that I liked it, and I love it, so I'm going to buy the full size when I'm finished with this. There's a lot left. I'll probably finish my face and show you guys how I do that, but this is pretty much what I normally do from my day-to-day no makeup look. I'll probably end up doing a separate video on my no makeup because I either do something for a reason or absolutely no reason at all. But I think that I could talk about it in a video on its own. Yeah, I'm going to zoom you guys in and we'll hopefully get started on this eye. Not hopefully, we will get started on this eye. We will see how it goes because I have it pictured in my mind what I want to do, but I'm just going to try to execute this as well as I can. Hello there. I'm sorry if you guys can hear me chewing gum. I'm sure it's really unprofessional, but it helps me with my concentration. I'm probably going to swallow it by accident anytime soon. Alright, hydration. I'm determined to finish this bottle by today. We'll see how that goes. I'm close. Alright, so I'm not a very conventional makeup artist. I use my fingers a lot when it comes to skin and eyes, lips, I guess. I feel like I get more precision with using my fingers. So right now I'm going to dip into, actually, I'm going to sharpen this real quick because I'm going to take my Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil and just rub it around. I'm going to dab it onto my eyelids. I want to focus it on the eyelid and blend outward. And this is typically the base for eyeshadows I use whenever I don't use foundation. I'm using these 3 fingers. I feel like with my fingers I have a lot of control of where the product goes. And for the bottom part of the eye, I'm just going to go ahead and take the pencil and just rub it in. I need a mirror for this. It's okay if it gets on your waterline because I'll most likely end up putting it on my waterline anyway. Okay, so I know that looks a little nuts. I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other eye. I'm going to go ahead and just do some last second blending, making sure that there are no super rough edges. Now I'm taking my Morphe M513 brush, taking a little bit of my Airspun powder and setting the outermost parts of the base just to ensure the softest blend. You want to make sure to kind of stay away from setting the lid because that's where you want the most color payoff and you want the eyeshadow to really stick there. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking my, oh, the name's a little worn off because I use this quite often, but this is the Sigma Blending E25. This brush it's flattened, but it's fluffy. This is very good for packing on color and then blending. So now I'm just dabbing that onto the Melt Cosmetics Neon Pressed Pigment. It's my go-to yellow. I've been meaning to try that one by Sugar Pill, but I have yet to try it. So I want the most pigment to be my lid, so I'm going to make sure I set that on my lid and press it. Melt Cosmetics Radioactive Stack has a lot of fallout. It doesn't exactly bother me. They've been my go-to colored eyeshadows for quite some time. They're very pigmented as well. I'm doing small circular motions just so I have a lot of control of my blending. I brought my base up higher than I normally do just because I knew that I wanted this to be a very blown out look. It's not exactly going to be a smoky eye in my mind. So now I'm just taking the yellow and putting that on my lower lash line as well. So as you can see, the fallout is definitely there right around this area. But I'm going to try to take care of that later. Oh my goodness, it is hot. And so just like math, what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. I had this brush for a very, very long time and it has never steered me wrong.
I think I've been out of focus this whole time.
Anyway, this eyebrow is a little wonky. I'm going to fix that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and see what a foundation brush does. If I just kind of scrape that fallout. Okay, that helps a lot. Alright, cool, cool, cool. And I am noticing that my freckles are coming off, so I'll just reapply those later. It is so freaking weird not listening to music while I'm doing my makeup, let me freaking tell y'all. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking the NYX Glitter Adhesive Glitter Primer, putting that on the back of my hand. So I'm going to be getting this brush and kind of dabbing it on both sides, just enough to have and be able to place where we want it and blend outward because we don't want a harsh line. Alright, so now I'm just dabbing that onto, I don't want to say this is my inner corner because it's not, okay, y'all can see where I'm putting it. And I'm dragging it above my lid, and as I'm placing it, I'm descending the amount of primer I have on. You want the primer to be focused most here, blended outward, and then blended up and outward, but less and less. You guys will see how I put this on. Hopefully it goes well. This glitter is by O.C.C. It is the neon yellow. I got this at IMATS and the owner or the CEO was a sweetheart. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm kind of focusing that on that area of my eye where my eye naturally goes in and not exactly my inner corner. I'm kind of just taking a different approach on the idea of an inner corner or glitter inner corner. So that's how it looks so far. You can kind of see how it's like reflecting naturally with the way my eye shape is. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and do whatever I just did to the side, using this No Name brush by Morphe. I got it in a brush set when I first started doing makeup a couple years ago. So it doesn't have a name, but it's pretty much like any other lip brush. It's very versatile. I use these brushes all the time for details. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and place the glitter. Please excuse my dog. As you guys can see, I went ahead. Okay, and so I'm taking the glitter with that same brush because it's sticky from the adhesive. Just dabbing that on. Oh, and you see that harsh line? I don't know if you guys can see that harsh line, but I'm just going to go ahead and tap product on there, dabbing lightly. You want to make sure that this is gradual. That's why on this brush what I do is keep it flat in the inner corner and then turn it horizontal to get that nice descending look, I guess. Alright, so that's that. Now I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil once again and putting that right on my waterline. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put mascara on. This is my Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara. has a very small brush, and that's what I prefer. Maybe I'll change my mind in the future, but as of now, I like smaller brushes for mascara. I feel like it can really get each lash. What I really like about this look is the fact that it doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as the placement is there. Alright, so I went ahead and put on lashes. These are the Ardell 253. Whenever I don't have a wing on and just eyeshadow, I have to make sure to put on just a small line of liner, just like that, so you kind of disguise the lash band. And I'm using the Ardell, the brush on lash adhesive. I believe that there is latex in it, but I find that this one works a lot better for me. I find that this one doesn't take as long to get tacky, and it doesn't pop off as easy. My eyes get very irritated very easily, so I have to be careful about what products I put around my eyes. Please do not mind my nails. I'm going to get them done soon, I promise. Alright, so that is it for my eyes. This is pretty simple for my first tutorial, but I really wanted to make sure that I put something out there that was easy for you guys to follow along. You know, for us to build a relationship, for me to get this whole thing down, because it's a process. My hair is very mad at me for not actually taking the time to do my hair. The whole back of it is very straight. I only curl the sides. I have notifications on my phone. Notifications intimidate me whenever I'm doing something, because I see that I have notifications and I want to get to them, but I'm busy so I can't, and so it's like, no, I'm joking. I appreciate the love and support that I get. Now I'm just going to apply the Paaarty blush by Tarte. I'm just very lightly dusting that on. I'm going in upward motions to kind of form my face with the blush. I want it to be fresher. I'm not going to be focusing a lot on bronzing this time around. I'm going to be using Fawn by Anastasia and my trusty Smith 112 brush. I'm going to be dabbing this where I want the most product, which is right at the very edge, very bottom edge of my cheekbone. The fun part about bold eye looks like this is that you can either go ahead and continue to be bold with a bold lip, or you can keep it pretty natural. I'm going to keep the lip pretty neutral. That's my favorite thing to do. Just have a gloss, especially with a bolder eye. Hopefully this whole video making thing gets easier, because when I say I have stress sweat, I have stress sweat. So now I'm just taking the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow gloss. This has been my go-to gloss for the past couple days. Me and my mom both enjoy it. I showed it to her. She loves wearing it, and hopefully I'll buy it for her before I air this. This is my second video. Hopefully everything goes smooth again, because it's a process and it will continue to be a process, but I'm going to bite the process. I'm going to bite the process in the... I'm going to grab a hold of the process by the horns. That makes more sense. So this is it for this look. It's very light, it's very simple, but I feel like it's a nice starting point for my whole tutorial. I really like this look a lot more than I thought I was going to in my head, because it was very hypothetical and I was like, let's just slap it on my face, see where it goes. This is no joke. I really do get nervous when I'm filming, or it's the lights, or it's both. Thank you guys for sticking around this long, watching the whole video. I'm supposed to be going out to eat with my brother, but I don't know if these lashes are going to last. I don't know if these lashes are coming with me. They are itchy as fuck. They're very itchy. So I actually have some homework for you guys if you want. Go ahead and let me know what looks you want to see next, if you want me to recreate any other looks, because I'm trying to think of new ideas. I do have that list. Do not fret, I have that list, but I can always use more, and I can always use your guys' feedback. No, I'm not going to throw that. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm not going to find it. So how are you guys? You guys doing good? I hope so. Let me know how your day is. Let me know how your night is. Let me know what food you don't like to eat. Let me know what you don't like about me. Never mind. I'm not going to open that can of worms. Sound off in the comments below. No, for real though, I'd like to talk to you guys on there. I'd love to build a community with you guys. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that same outro, you know, the have a good day or night wherever you are. I really like that so far. Hopefully I'm creative enough to come up with a different one. I don't know who came up with it. I don't know where I heard it. If you guys know, let me know. I just need to come up with one for myself, but it's very inclusive and I don't know how to top it. Go ahead and like this, you know, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, do the little bell thing, sound off in the comments below, smash that like button, do all that if you want. It's no worries. I'm not making you guys do anything you don't want to do. You're here, you might as well, if you want. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. Just hearing me chew gum and breathe into a camera. I have Fame by David Bowie stuck in my head. And I'm okay with that because I feel like it's appropriate for this look. Fame. And then the whole drum. That song is so goddamn groovy. Makes me want to get down. Alright, that's enough. I think you guys had enough by now. I've had enough of myself looking at myself.